This is a 2 years late video. 2 years. God. How should I start this video? I'm probably gonna just start with the small, little, obvious inconvenience. So, y'all might be wondering, it's been 2 years, where have you been? Definitely not healing, that's one. And all that other stuff. I just have some, like, minor and not really huge updates, if anything. You know how it is. I'm just living my life how I see fits me. I think I should probably start with, like, what happened. Because it was 2 years from now where I've just been uploading videos and all that other stuff. And all of a sudden, it kind of just went to a close. And obviously, I highly doubt anyone's been asking, like, where the heck have you been at? Hey, is there going to be more FNAF series? Like, I want to see where this goes. Yeah. So I think I'm going to start with what's been happening. I was dealing with some stuff personally in my life, but I think one of them I might even discuss into a deeper context. 2 years ago, I didn't even realize that it was even 2 years ago, is what's weird, is that I didn't even realize that I stopped making videos 2 years ago, is my thing. I didn't realize that. So time does really fly. It really does. I think the first thing that I should probably start with is that I was dealing with personal issues, I think. Like, I had my own stuff going on, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I was still technically dealing with schooling and all that other stuff. Like, I had to, like, finish with all that kind of stuff. And while dealing with schooling, I had a lot of, within the same year, I believe, there was a lot of death within the family, I will admit, during those times. And it wasn't really fun within those, within that year. Because I think the one death I think I'm going to talk about is the one that I think all of you, I think a good majority of you might be familiar with. And for those who personally know me, they know that I have, spoiler warning, this is probably going to give it away. I had a dog that was named Hershey. Actually, funny enough, I had a video of him on YouTube there, and he was the one who was sitting under the table. Just too big of a boy sitting under the table and all that kind of stuff. And I think I might have had him in a few other videos. I'm not too sure. Maybe like 1 or 2. But I know for a fact that that had him completely in it, where you could see a good portion of him. And I think at this point, I think some of you are probably already guessing what could have possibly now happened. But within that year, I did lose. My family did lose Hershey, sadly. And all that other stuff. Again, it's been now, I think, 2 years ago now, because it would have been at least maybe like not near the time when I posted the last video that I have on YouTube, but I think it would have been like maybe like months, a little after I posted that video, because when my dog had passed away, it was in the summer, and it sucked. It kind of sucked. And I really just did not, it wasn't fun. I hated the fact that a childhood dog of mine was already going away, so I didn't really want to update anyone yet and say that I was on a pause for videos and all that kind of stuff. But I did want to try to make a video maybe somewhat after they give you this guys' updates. Like, it would have been like months after I made that kind of stuff. But then another death in the family did happen. Not pet related, unrelated kind of thing. More like an actual family member. Who sadly passed away. And then some heartbreak happened also within that same year. So a lot of things happened within that year, I will admit. So I was kind of burnt out from a lot of things and just not in a good mind space. Just not in a good one. But I did try to make some ideas what I could do for the channel as well. I wanted to do more with this channel and I didn't. And I want to try to do more. But I think I'm gonna try to work on how I can build something better with that. But that's what happened that made me go to a complete like stop on making videos, because I had to think about schooling. I had to think about myself because of what of the three things that happened: heartbreak, loss, and losing a childhood, I would say, like, cuddle buddy. But yeah. But I think the next step that I want to take now is I want to try to make a Discord for all of you guys, so you guys could like maybe talk about role plays that you guys probably would want to see besides just FNAF, because I do want to actually continue doing that. Actually, another thing that I think I stopped doing FNAF for was because there was one year there was like drama going on with Scott, that people were like, oh, he does this, oh, he does that, oh, he's using the money that that he gets from us buying the game, from doing all this other stuff. And I was like, I'm not doing anything with this right now. I don't want to. It's useless. It's pointless. You guys are just digging into someone's personal life. But since that drama has technically died down since then, I have actually been wanting to make more videos since then. And since more like games have finally like came out too, and like more things that I could like kind of use but add like my own twisted kind of thing going for it, that'd be nice to do. But I think also another thing that I would like to do to get you guys more involved, but at the same time for me to also get more involved with this channel, is to also build a Discord place and see if any of you guys would like to take part in it, whether if that's building, acting, being mods, things like that, or like saying like you would like to do like a little like SMB where I kind of just like watch over you guys to make sure you know stuff. But personally, I want to see how the whole Discord part goes, because one, I need to personally know how they even do that personally, and I think I know someone who probably could help me with that, probably, because I personally want to know how to do it, but I gotta figure that whole stuff out and all that kind of stuff. But I think before I even do make a Discord, I think there is one thing that I do want to do, and that I've been thinking about, I think for the past like months, maybe year even. Since all of you guys know that my channel has changed its name twice, because first it was Rockstar Kitty and now it is the non-binary one, which both names I wouldn't say are generic, unique even, and I personally want to make a YouTube channel that has a unique name personally, but something that also fits with my character personally. Because I personally don't want to go by Rockstar Kitty or the non-binary one, Because, like, yeah, the Rockstar Kitty one was something that I generally did make up, but it was also being technically based off of a Minecraft skin that was used back in, like, on the Xbox 360 when I think about it. And the non-binary one, I don't know, it kind of just came out of nowhere, and I don't feel like it's a good name to use, because some people don't want, like, some people either call me non or like binary here and there, and I would like to like go with one thing personally that people like are okay saying. Personally, I've been thinking on calling myself Melty, like, just for that, because I might not be a sweet tooth kind of person, but Melty sounds like a great name. And since I am a very chillax person, I would like my character to technically be like some sort of melt ice cream person. And they're just built out of sweets, you know? Despite the fact that I'm not really, fun fact, I'm not really much of a person who likes to eat sweets. I'm not a huge fan of eating, I'm not a huge fan of eating chocolate ice cream anymore. Or any ice cream when I think about that, because technically there's cotton candy and then Superman. The same goes with cookies when I think about it. Like, if someone like bakes me cookies, I'm not gonna eat it. I never will. But no, I personally, before I even want to make a Discord thing that I would like you guys to be on personally, I would like to technically make a generic name for myself before I do that. And one that I feel like I will never change. Because a lot of people change their usernames every time when they have a YouTube video. But I want to make sure that I stick with one that I'm going to stick with, but also one that I would like to make with alternate accounts. Like, maybe I have like a channel on TikTok, Instagram, and yeah. I feel like I already said TikTok. Where I can also probably show my face more and all that kind of stuff. Which, by the way, yeah, I'm not wearing my mask anymore. I threw that out like a while back. Because I realized that I wasn't making videos and I thought I never would. Regret that now. But no, since technically now I can kind of feel confident showing my face, I feel like I'm just gonna do that from now on, all that kind of good stuff, yada 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 yada. Chocolate milk. But no, I think I'm gonna try to figure out if I can make up a name. If you guys still watch my videos and like ever do see this, and you guys are okay with like something that has like the name Melty in it, because I really do want to do something with the word Melty, or have that as like at least like a little nickname for my like little character for you guys. I would like to do that. And all that other stuff. So if you guys have any suggestions on anything that probably could still use the word Melty as like a little nickname, but like it can be like something else can be added with it, that'd be pretty nice. I'll take any suggestion if possible. But no, once I get like the whole thing figured out, I think from there I'm probably going to make a second TikTok account, because I have one that's just floating out there, and I feel like I think someone's probably at least bumped into it. But I think I'm gonna make a second TikTok account, make an Instagram account where either I can show drawings that I've made either for the channels and all that kind of stuff, or like maybe even where you can tag me in any like any ideas that would be nice builds for Minecraft and all that kind of stuff. I would like to see where that goes. But no, I think I'm going to figure out the name situation first before I make a Discord account. If anyone wants to help me along with that, that'd be awesome. And if anyone's willing to like, if you're someone that I also know on Discord, and if you're willing to help me maybe do, like build up the Discord, That'd be great. So I can have like a little co-partner for that. That'd be awesome. But I think I'll wait for the Discord channel part where I can like make like everything for that. And then if once that ever does get figured out, I most likely will be making another video. And if you are all interested, depending on how many there really are of you, whoever does, who do pass by this video, I'd be more than happy to hear what you either have, to add on to the nickname of Melty, or once I post out that video to see if you guys would like to join that little Discord channel if you wish. Because that is something, again, that is something I really don't want to do, since I'm hoping soon I will have more time on my hand where I'm at home. And yeah. But for now, that's pretty much going to be what it is right now, where we're just going to kind of wait for that while. Sorry that it's been 2 years for like a Minecraft video, but I think I'm going to try doing some other things. And that if you guys are patient enough to wait until I can figure out maybe like a whole name for myself for on Discord and YouTube, and that it can go spreading outwards, I would be more than happy to do all that kind of stuff, where I can also add you guys onto a Discord channel where all of you guys can just talk amongst each other, and to see what you guys would either expect out of a YouTube video of something that I would like to make, but also kind of add in like maybe like some little Easter eggs too in some videos for you guys too. So I'm excited to see where this kind of goes. And yeah, I hope I get to see you guys pretty soon.